Top 5 clients for MCPE. Starting off with the FryBry 200K client. As you can tell, we have a completely different home screen over here with a brand new panorama, the FryBry logo, and we also have all the buttons rearranged to the sides of the screen over here. And this client even does come with custom cosmetics over here, including a custom FryBry cape, FryBry wings, and also a custom bandana as well, along with a shield over here to make this client feel very polished. And when you load into any Minecraft world, you will immediately notice that we actually have keystrokes in the side of the screen right over here, which will basically keep track of what buttons we do press. And whenever we do sprint, you actually are able to notice that towards the upper screen, we actually have like this built-in compass that does indicate whether we are going towards the west or south and all that. And of course, we do have new highlighted ores as well. We have new chat settings over here that you guys can go ahead and take a look at, and it will basically allow you to spam as fast as you can. As you can tell, the settings look absolutely different. We have an entirely new UI over here and a completely different menu. And here is how the settings do look like. We actually have a new section over here that says quick settings, and basically we're able to change our camera perspective, hide our HUD, hide our hand, and over here is a bunch of information about this client itself. And best of all, this is actually a charity client. 100% of all the money is going to be donated to the Feeding America charity. Next up, we have the Beluga client beta. The Beluga client beta has a completely different home screen over here, and we also have the Beluga client logo over here. I really love the panorama. It definitely is refreshing to see. So one thing you'll immediately notice about the Beluga client is that it actually comes with built-in night vision. As you can tell, we are able to see everything despite there being like little to no torches anywhere. And of course, we do have highlighted ores as well to make things easier in survival mode. And also, we do have a new custom cape as well, which is a Beluga cape right over here, which looks absolutely amazing. It literally has a picture of Beluga's profile picture, and it genuinely looks super adorable. We have this cat literally in the sky over here. Keep in mind that this client is still in beta, and there's going to be new features coming very soon. Next up, we have the Cyberline GUI right over here, and this will basically completely change your entire game texture over here. First of all, take a look at this menu over here. Everything is made to be completely different. We have the new Minecraft logo over here, and we get this really cool pink city background, which I absolutely love. And we also have the play button right over here. All right, so here's how things do look like whenever you load into a world. So one thing you'll immediately notice is that we actually have this really cool animation on our hotbar. So whenever we are selecting on a certain item, it's literally gonna hover and it's gonna indicate with like an arrow that we are on the option. As you can tell, we have completely new settings with completely different textures everywhere that I absolutely love. And we are able to change our GUI right over here, our difficulty, all that good stuff. And luckily, we were able to use this client in servers such as the Hive right over here. Next up, we have the Steel client. The Steel client completely changes the UI, and it definitely looks really amazing. We get this really cool shader panorama, and also we get the beautiful Steel client logo in the center right over there, and I really love how detailed it is. And also, we do have new cosmetics, as you were able to tell right over here. We have these custom dragon wings, and we even have a custom cape right over here that actually flashes the logo of this client, and it even does come with a bandana as well. And one thing you'll immediately notice is that we actually have a speed indicator in this client. So whenever we do sprint, it is actually keeping track of our speed right over there in meters per second, which is honestly really cool. That we even have a outline of the player characters over here that actually does show its hitbox, and it even does indicate the health at the top right over there. So unfortunately, that does mean you are not able to use this on servers, since that is considered cheating. And of course, we do have new chat settings as well, which is definitely a major must. Next up, we have the Zarex client. The Zarex client completely changes the menu right over here. We get this really cool sand desert panorama over here, which looks absolutely amazing. And of course, we do get the Zarex client logo in the center right over there. All right, so whenever we do load it into a Minecraft world, you will immediately notice that this actually does come in with built-in night vision, meaning that we are able to use this in any type of caves, and will ultimately save a significant amount of resources. Cool is that this client even does come with a bow indicators, and wow, the sky has to be some of the most beautiful things ever. For starters, we have this really cool like tower right over there, and we also just have like this really cool like forest everywhere that just looks super duper amazing. Obviously, we do have some new chat settings as well, and you know, it really isn't a client if we don't have these features. And here's how the settings do look like. So if we go ahead and press on play, you actually will be able to notice that the settings are actually made to be like Java Edition settings, you know, which is definitely pretty cool. We're able to go ahead and change our availability, our video settings right over here. And look at this, guys. We have shorter fires right over here, so they're not going to blind you completely, which is another incredibly useful feature. See you later, French fries.